Om. 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 Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavighnopashantaye. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Hari Om. A very good morning to every one of you. Welcome to this beautiful, most auspicious, the most divine temple which is within our own selves. My loving pranams at the divine lotus feet of my Guru, Papa Swami Ramdas of Anandashram, Kanjangad, Kerala, and my beloved parents. We have been going through the meaning of the shlokas of Shivananda Lahari, composed by Bhagavad Pada Adi Shankaracharya. Every shloka is pregnant with devotion. It consists of only devotion. Focus your mind on the lotus feet of Paramashiva. This is Adi Shankaracharya's advice to all of us. We have seen up to shloka number 74. Now we will see from 75. Kalyaninam sarasachitra savegam sarvengitajnamanagham dhruvalakshanadhyam चेतस्तुरङ्गमधिरुह्य चरस्मरारे नेतः समस्तजगतां वृषभाधिरूढः. Same shloka in raga. कल्याणिनं सरसचित्रगतिं सवेगं सर्वेङ्गितज्ञमनघं ध्रुवलक्षणाढ्यम् चेतस्तुरङ्गम् अधिरुह्य चरस्मरारे नेतः समस्तजगतां वृषभाधिरूढः. Here, Adi Shankaracharya says that you are Vrishabhadirudha. You are sitting on Vrishabha, that bull, Nandi. It is very old bull. How fast can it go? You see a bullock cart. Of course, nowadays we don't see, but when we were kids, all of us have seen. Bullock cart. How fast can a bullock cart go? In fact, we make fun of it also. In case anybody is driving a vehicle, car, slow, then we tell the driver, bullock cart is asking for side. It wants to overtake you. This is how we make fun of the driver who drives our vehicle very slowly. So he says, you are sitting on this Vrishabha. And how much work is there for you, Shiva? One devotee prays here, another devotee prays somewhere else. So you have to go from here to there. So you have to be so quick, swift movement should be there for you. How is it possible sitting on this old Nandi? I have a solution for it, Shiva. What is the solution? That is my mind. My mind moves in a super fast speed. High speed. Isn't it? At this moment it is here. The very next moment it jumps to some other place. In one of my classes, I was narrating, not online, offline class. I was telling a story which involved something about biscuit. So with the mother on the lap of one of my friends, her daughter was sitting, just 2.5, 3 years old or so. Immediately she got up from there, came to me and stopped my talk and then said, "Auntie, I want biscuit. Please give me biscuit." So I had to give a pause over there to my talk and get up, go inside and get one biscuit for her. Only then she allowed me to continue. Our mind is worse than this. In case our children are somewhere abroad or some other place not staying with us, then on and off mind keeps jumping to their place. What are they doing? So difficult for them to manage the house. So many things, so many worries unnecessarily. Are we going to give any solution to it? Worrying about it from here, are we going to give any solution to that? No. We don't plan, but we simply worry. So the mind jumps from one place to another place so swiftly. In Mahabharata, there is a scene. The Pandavas have gone for this Vanavasa. 12 years they have completed. One more Ajnatavasa is yet to be done. So all of them feel thirsty. Then Sahadeva climbs a tree and sees around that there is a pond close by. So he tells his elder brothers, "I will go and get water from there." So he goes. Quite some time lapsed, but he did not return. So next Nakula says, "I will go." So Nakula went. He also did not turn up. Arjuna, then Bhima. None of them turned back. Then Yudhishthira, he himself went there. There is a beautiful pond, but all his brothers are lying down there, have fallen down there. He wonders what has happened. He thought, let me take water from the pond and put on them. As he was about to collect water from the pond, there was a voice. We know the story, Yaksha Prashna. He says you have to answer that Yaksha, invisible. Yaksha says you have to answer all my questions. If the answers are right, only then I will permit you to take water. Your brothers, none of them could answer. So they all have fallen down. Oh, is it so? Okay, ask me the questions. So he asked about more than some 50 questions. One among them is, what moves faster than air? Is one of his Yaksha's questions to Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira answers immediately, mind. Yaksha smiles and says, yes, right answer. Then he moves on to the next question. So if we observe, mind moves with a very, very high speed. So Shankaracharya says, you have so much work, Shiva. Now, why don't you take my mind as your horse? My mind is like a horse. You know, horse gallops swiftly. So why don't you use this? He offers his mind as a vehicle for Shiva, so that the speed can be utilized properly. What kind of mind is this? What kind of horse is this? Kalyaninam. Kalyani is Mangalamaya, holy, divine. Shubhakara. My mind, which is like a horse, is very auspicious, very divine, Shiva. Sarasa Chitragatim. It moves in a very beautiful way. When we go with by some cabs or some drivers, how do they drive? Suddenly they apply brakes. There is a jerk. and we feel so scared. Yo, any time, any accidents may occur. This is the way this driver is driving. We feel so. Especially if you are on a scooter or a two-wheeler, it's dangerous. We hear so many such news. People fall down from the two-wheeler and some bus ran over them and spot death, etc. Shankaracharya says, no, no, no. My mind moves beautifully, Sarasa Chitragatim. Absolutely no jerk at all, Shiva. You will not fall down at all. Then, Savegam, but with a very high speed. Not a slow coach. High speed it is moving. Sarvengitajnam. This is another best quality of my mind, Shiva. Whatever your ingita. Ingita is wish or desire. Suddenly you get a desire to go to that devotee. You don't have to tell my mind. My mind will understand by itself. If husband and wife love each other very much, then it is said that whatever is going on in the mind of the husband, wife will come to know. And vice versa. They don't have to talk to each other also. Silence. But everything is understandable. In the same way, my mind can understand all your wishes. Wherever you want to go, you need not even talk about it, Shiva. Sarva ingita ajna. Ajna is who has got a knowledge. Knowledge of what? All your wishes. Wherever you want to go, my mind will take you with a very, very high speed. Then, anagham. Agha is sin, papa. Anagha is no sin at all. My mind is very pure, Shiva. Absolutely no sins. Why? I have been chanting Om Namah Shivaya and you have destroyed all my sins. So I have become pure. My mind is very pure. Dhruva Lakshanadhyam. Very beautiful Lakshanas. Characteristics. What kind of characteristics are there? Dhruva. Firm. Not vacillating. One day it is like this, next day it is another type. No, Shiva. Very firm. All these are very firm. Today it is divine, so tomorrow it is unholy. No. Dhruva, firm. All these lakshanas are firm. Then, Chetaha Turangam Adhiruhya. Turanga is horse. Cheta is Manas. My Manas is like this beautiful horse. When they buy horses, they see all these lakshanas, I believe. What is the height, what is the weight, how beautiful it is, how shining the body is, and what is the length of the tail, etc. They observe, I believe. How fast it can go. So exactly like that, all wonderful lakshanas, firmly held lakshanas are there. This is my mind, which is like a horse. Adhiruhya. You climb on this horse. Then, chara, move. Wherever you want to go, you go sitting on my mind, which is like a horse. Who are you? You are Smara Ari. Smara is Manmatha. Ari is enemy. You are the enemy of Manmatha. Manmatha is desire. In case any desires crop up, pop up in my mind, you are Smarari. You will immediately destroy. So my mind becomes purer and purer. Smarari, you are sitting on my mind. Then, Netaha Samasta Jagatam. You are the leader for the whole universe. They say so many worlds are there, 14 worlds are there. Samasta Jagat, for all these 14 worlds, you are the leader. So I understand how much of work you have. You know, we see politicians, one day here, next day they fly to another place. Because they have to do so much of work in different places. I understand you, Shiva. You have so much of work. You have to move swiftly, very, very fast. So, Vrishabhadiruda, you are sitting on that bull, old bull. It cannot go fast, Shiva. So why don't you sit on my mind, which moves like a horse? You are benefited, Shiva. I am also benefited. You can move fast. And when you sit on my mind will be under your control. My mind will always be with you. Wherever you go, my mind, you are sitting on my mind, no? So it will go along with you. What a great blessing it will be. So why not we also pray like this? Come on, sit on my mind. It's very fast. Faster than all other devotees also. So let us pray like this. Move on to the next one. Shloka number 76. Bhaktir Mahesha Pada Pushkaramavasanti Kadambineeva Kurute Paritosha Varsham Sampurito Bhavati Yasya Manastataakaha Tajjanma Sasyam Akilam Saphalam Chananyat. Bhaktihi Mahesha Pada Pushkaram Vasanti Kadambineeva Kurute Paritosha Varsham Sampurito Bhavati Yasya Manastataakaha Tajjanma Sasyam Akilam Saphalam Chananyat. Now he compares the lotus feet of Shiva to the beautiful sky and bhakti to the dark clouds which are going to rain any time. Bhaktihi Mahesha Padapushkaram Avasanti. Your lotus feet is like a beautiful sky where bhakti is residing, Avasanti. It is residing in your lotus feet, like how you see clouds in the sky. So bhakti is residing in your lotus feet. Kadambini iva, like clouds. Kadambini is clouds. Iva means like clouds. Kurute paritosha varsham. It's about to rain. Not rain of water. Paritosha. Bliss. Paramananda. Like santosha. Tosha is happiness. Santosha is higher level. Paritosha is highest level. Or Paramananda. It's going to rain Paramananda. Sampurito bhavati yasya manastatakaha. Tataka is a pond or lake. Now it's going to rain Ananda. Whosever mind gets filled with this Paramananda, like a lake getting filled with water. When it rains, what happens? All the nearby lakes and ponds are filled with water. So if my mind is open, if it is closed, it will not be filled with Ananda. If the mind is kept open, it will be completely filled with Paramananda. Then such a person, Tajjanma Sasyam Akilam Saphalam. Such a devotee's life is compared with a plant. Janma Sasyam. Sasya is a plant. Like a plant giving wonderful fruit. Here, this life, which is compared with this plant, gives wonderful fruit called moksha, na anyat, not by anything else. It is only by bhakti. See how much of importance is given to the devotion. Who is giving this? Advaita Siddhanti, Adi Shankaracharya. So some people say that if you are a jnani, you will not have devotion. It is not so. You become a jnani with devotion only. Without devotion, you cannot become a jnani. So devotion is compulsorily needed for every one of us. Whether we are Karma Yogi or Jnana Yogi or Bhakti Yogi, anyway it is needed. Whichever path we take up, devotion or love for God is 100% needed. So in case anybody argues that way, that devotion is not needed, only jnana is needed, with the devotion only we get that knowledge. So we also should keep our mind open. Like a pond. Pond is not closed. Like how we close our water tanks. We close our water tanks. So when it rains, a water tank will not get filled up. Whereas a pond which is kept open will be filled up with water. Similarly, we should be able to keep our mind open. Now it is closed. How do we close this? Me and mine. This is mine, that is not mine. So I am not concerned about that at all because it is not mine. So slowly as we grow in devotion, me and mine will be automatically dropped and we are ready to receive that jnana. Let us move on to the next one, Shloka number 77. Buddhi sthira bhavitum ishvara pada padma sakta vadhur virahini vasada smaranti sadbhavana smarana darshana kirtanadi sammohiteva shiva mantra japena vinte. Buddhi sthira bhavitum Ishvara pada padma sakta vadhur virahiniva sada smaranti sadbhavana smarana darshana kirtanadi sammohiteva shiva mantra japena vinte. Here, Buddhi is compared to a newly married bride. Now, Buddhi sthira bhavitum. Buddhi is like Lakshmi, keeps on moving here and there. Chanchala. Manas is chanchala, buddhi is chanchala. It has to become firm. Devotion at the feet of Lord Shiva should become firmly fixed. So what should be done? Buddhihi sthira bhavitum. To make it fixed forever, where Ishvara pada padma sakta. On the lotus feet of Shiva. Vadhur virahiniva sada smaranti. Vadhu, a newly married bride. Assume that her husband is going out of station on some work, maybe for a week or so. She has to live with the other family members. You know how difficult it is when you are newly married. You go to the new family. However loving they are, initially it's going to be difficult. All the ladies must have faced it. So if the husband is not there, then what does she do? Whenever she is working, doing any work, she keeps thinking about him. Oh, when he is here, he does like this to me. He hugs me. He talks lovingly to me. Like this, she keeps on thinking about him. Vadhu virahiniva. Viraha. Missing him. So, sada smaranti. Keeps on thinking about him. This probably is only in the initial stages of marriage. But later, what happens? If the husband is away, Abba, let me live happily, peacefully. I don't have to cook, isn't it? This is my experience. And afterwards, only for a few days afterwards, we want him to come back. Probably the same thing for the husband also. Appa, let me be away from this wife for a few days. Let me enjoy my life there. Isn't it? So this is, those days vadus were like this. I don't know whether the present brides are like this. Anyway, sadbhavana. So what has to be done now? Just like how the bride misses her husband and keeps on thinking about him, in the same way, if I want my buddhi or intellect to be firmly fixed on the lotus feet of Shiva, even I should do something. What are they? Sadbhavana. Develop good thoughts, positive thoughts, or meditation. Satbhavana, not durbhavana. Bhavanas are there for every one of us. They keep on attacking us. We have to be vigilant. There should be a security officer over here to say, no entry for you. Only sadbhavana. Then smarana. Keep on thinking about Paramashiva or any god for that matter. Please understand that in this particular Shivananda Lahari, Adi Shankaracharya talks about Paramashiva. It is not about a particular form. It is about that Parabrahma. If we are a devotee of Vishnu, we can think of Vishnu or Lalita or whomever we want to think of, not necessarily only this particular form. So smarana. Then darshana. Seeing him. We go to the puja room, we have so many different pictures of different gods, idols are there, Shivalinga is there, Sri Chakra is there. See that. See all these. Not only here in puja room. We should be able to see him everywhere. In every person, in every object, in every situation. Try to see him. Is this sufficient? When we do this, we see him within us. So he is within as well as without. So darshana is antaranga as well as bahiranga. Internally, we should be able to see him, and externally we should be able to see him. This is darshana. Kirtanadi. Singing his glories. Either bhajan or stotra or any nama. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, anything for that matter. Kirtana, Adi, etc., etc. That we are all doing. Sammohiteva. How should it be done? Or when we do like this, what happens? Shiva mantra, japena vinte. Sammohiteva. Hypnotize. There are some people who hypnotize us. They keep on saying something and doing like this. Then it seems we follow whatever they say. If they say you come here, we go there. You do this, we do that. Because we have been hypnotized by that person. Exactly the same thing happens for our buddhi. Shiva, when I chant your name, sing your glories, when I meditate upon you, when I see you within and without, then I come under your hypnotism. Then I will listen to you. Then the buddhi is firmly fixed. Now it will not move here and there because Shiva mantras, hypnotism is working on my intellect. So japena vinte. I am anxiously waiting for this Shiva. You have to hypnotize me. Okay, I will do all this. But the power is with you. You must hypnotize my mind. Then it will be always doing according to your command. Whatever you order, yes, my buddhi will do. Next one, Shloka number 78. Sadupachara vidushanubodhitam savinayam suhridam samupashritam mama samuddhara buddhimimam prabho वरगुणेन नवोढवधूमिव सदुपचारविधिषु अनुबोधितां सविनयां सुहृदं समुपाश्रितां मम समुद्धर बुद्धिम् इमां प्रभो वरगुणेन नवोढवधूमिव. Once again he brings the concept of Navavadhu, newly married bride. There are so many newly married brides who go into depression when they have to shift to the husband's house. In the earlier days, all joint families, there would be so many people in the house, and the girl would be very, very young. The way the child or the girl is brought up in the parents' house is slightly different from the way it is there, the system is there in the husband's house. And so many people who are all strangers. Only husband is the one who is expressing his love to me. So sometimes, mood off or depression, this husband observes his wife. Oh, she's feeling sad. I know she is missing her parents, missing her siblings, missing her parental house. He understands. So what does he do? He takes her, calls her to the corner of the house where nobody is seeing, then lifts her up, hugs her, kisses her, and brings her mood back. So here Adi Shankaracharya says, he was a brahmachari. But for a jnani, what is not known, everything is known. So he says, just like how a newly wedded bride is lifted by her husband, please lift me also. Lift my buddhi, otherwise it keeps falling up and down. Please lift it and make me uddhara. Lift me. Sadupachara vidishu. What kind of bride is my buddhi? Sadupachara vidishu anubodhitam. My mind and buddhi is well trained, Shiva. Anubodhitam in Sat Upachara. You know how we treat the guests in the house, we call it as Upachara, or Shodasha Upachara to God also. In all these kind of Upacharas, treatment, my mind and buddhi well trained. Like earlier days, when they go to see a bride, they would ask the question, does she know cooking? Does she know to sing? Does she know to wash vessels? All these kinds of questions used to be asked. Now you cannot ask such questions. In the olden days, in the days of Adi Shankaracharya, it was the system. That is why he has written like this. So he says, don't worry at all. It is well trained. Then, Savinayam. All with Vinaya. No, it will not question answer back to you. Back answer, no. That will not be done at all. It is well trained. Suhridam. My mind is very beautiful, Shiva. Samupashritam. It will take everyone. It will consider everybody. Mama samuddara buddhim. This is my mind which is like this, or Buddha like this. Please lift me. Samuddara. Prabho. How? Varagunena. Vara is Shrestha, great. That is why Vara and Vadhu. Vara means the greatest one. What kind of guna is there in my buddhi? Very good. I have already explained now. Sukhrutam, Savinayam, Sadupachara Vidishu Anubodhitam. All these good qualities are there for my mind. Navodha Vadhumiva. Just like how a newly wedded bride is lifted by her husband. How? With love, with the concern. He lifts her up. In the same way, please, you also lift me. Lift my buddhi. Not the physically lifting, but lift my buddhi. You know the buddhi and mind? Go up and down, up and down. Today, very happy. Tomorrow, very sad. For unknown reasons, we don't even know why. Many times there is no mood at all today. Why? What happened? I don't know what happened. For unknown reasons, there is no reason at all. Suddenly it falls down, Shiva. So please lift it up. How beautifully he compares, you see. Move on to the next one. Shloka number 79. Nityam yogi manas sarojadala sanchara kshamastvatra shambho tena katham kathora yamaradvaksha kavatakshatihi atyantam mrudulam tvadangriyugalam hame manaschintayat etallochana gocharam kuru vibho hastena samvahaye nityam yogi manasarojadala sanchara kshamastvatra shambho tena katham kathora yamaradvaksha kavatakshatihi atyantam mrudulam tvadangriyugalam hame manaschintayat etallochana gocharam kuru vibho hastena samvagaye. This is one of my favorite shlokas. When I prostrate, my experience I am just sharing with you all. When I prostrate in the morning to this divine couple, Shiva and Parvati, for Parvati, there is one shloka from Shivananda Lahari, Shrutina Murthano, that shloka I chant. And for Shiva, this is the shloka that I chant. I derive a lot of bliss by chanting this shloka. More than chanting, it is the feeling. What does he explain here? He says your movement is on the minds of all the yogis. How are their minds? Even the yogis' minds are very, very soft. Just like lotus. So you move on their minds, which is like lotus, means very soft. But then, again the story of Markandeya comes here. To protect his devotee Markandeya, he kicks the chest of Yama. We call this chest as rough and tough. Why? We know because Yama, the Lord of Death, he has to simply take away the life, whether it is a child or old person or with the disease, without disease. When the prarabdha gets over, he has to take them back. So we say he doesn't have heart at all. Or the chest is very rough, kathora. Shiva, you had to kick him. Your soft lotus-like feet had to kick on the rough and tough chest of Yama. It must have hurt you very much. How can I help you, Shiva? Yes, Shiva, I can help you. It must be still paining for you, aching for you. Make them visible to me. To my eyes, let your lotus feet be visible. You must make it visible to me. Then what will I do? I will press your feet. I will massage your feet. If at all there are small kids in our house, kids keep on playing. If at all their friends or cousins have come home, they don't even sleep. Even in the afternoon, they don't want to take rest. Continuously play. While playing, we tell them, don't run like this. Your legs will ache in the night. But do the children listen? Nothing will happen. But in the night, the child is not able to sleep because the legs are aching. So what do? As mother or parents or elders, what do? We press their leg and feet. Maybe sometimes with little warm oil also. Exactly the same feeling over here. Adi Shankaracharya now feels like a mother here who is worried that the child's feet are hurt or aching. Come on. I will press your feet. I will press your legs. I will massage your feet and legs. The feeling that I derive when I chant this is amazing for me. So that is why I am sharing that. Probably it can be done by you also. The by-hearting of the shloka is, if possible, do it. Otherwise, not necessary. But that feeling should be there. First, you must make it visible to me. Otherwise, what will I press? See how beautifully is requesting or ordering. Come on, show them to me. Come here. I will press your feet. Such a beautiful shloka. Nityam yogi manas sarojadala sancharakshama tvat kramaha. Your krama means your movement. Where are you moving? Nityam, always. Yogi manas sarojadala. The petals of lotus. What are these? Yogi mana. All your great devotees. Manas is like the petals of soft lotus flowers. Then, Shambho tena katham kathora yamaradvaksha kavatakshatihi. Kavata is chest. Kathora, that rough and tough fellow is there. Yama, his chest is also like him only. Very rough. But how did you kick that, Shiva? Atyantam mrudulam twadangri yugalam. Your both the feet are very, very soft, very mrudu. Hame manaschintayaha. My mind is worried about it, Shiva. How did you kick them? Kick Yama's chest. Yetallochana gocharam kuru vibho. To my eyes, make them visible. Come on, stand in front of me. Then what will I do? Hastena samvahe. With my hands, I will massage your feet. It's a wonderful, wonderful shloka. Just not for chanting, that bhava. You really get tears when you think that yes, it's got to be visible right in front of me. And I'm going to press. How? Just like how we do for our own children. Very small kids, we do that. In the same way, pink lotus feet are visible to us. And we are all going to massage Shiva's lotus feet. Move on to the next one, shloka number 80. Yeshyatesha janim manosya katinam tasmin nataniti madrakshayai girisimni komala padanyasa purabhyasitaha noche divyagrihantareshu sumanastalpeshu vedyadishu prayasat sushilataleshu natanam shambho kimartham tava. Yeshyatesha janim manosya katinam tasmin nataniti madrakshayai girisimni komala padanyasa purabhyasitaha noche divyagrihantareshu sumanastalpeshu vedyadishu prayasat sushilataleshu natanam shambho kimartham tava. The previous shloka he said that always you move on yogi manas, which is very soft. Now, opposite to that, he says that you are moving around the Girisimni in the mountains. Himalaya, Kailasa, Arunachala, etc. Different mountains are there. So you are always walking there. How are these mountains? Very rough rocks are there. And you walk on these stones, thorns, etc. But why are you doing like this, Shiva? You have so many beautiful houses or beautiful Kalyana Mantapas are there where the stages are beautifully laid. Vedyadishu, Vedika. Vedika is stage. Beautifully laid stages are there. In so many devotees' houses, big halls are there. In temples, beautiful stages are there. But leaving all this, you are walking on the mountains, which is rough. Kimartham tava? What does it mean, Shiva? Now I understand. I understand why. Why? Adi Shankaracharya says that, Shiva, you know that one day I am going to be born and my mind is going to be bad, not good. Well, rough mind only, not soft mind, partial mind, crooked mind. But since I am your devotee, one day you will have to come and dance on my heart or my mind. Oh, that is the reason why you are practicing there now. One day he has to come and dance on this devotee's mind, which is rough. That is the reason why you are practicing in this mountain. Otherwise, what else reason is there, Shiva? I don't find any other reason. It is only to protect me. Madrakshaye. I know my mind is rough. But since I am your devotee, one day you will have to come and dance on my heart, which is rough. If at all you are always used to dancing on a soft stage, how will you dance on my stage, my mind? Now I understand, Shiva. It is only to protect me that you have been dancing on this rough mountains. For my sake, you are undergoing so much of difficulties, Shiva, just for my protection. Eshyati, Esha Janim, Manosya Katinam. Eshyati means will be born. This person will be born. What kind of person? Kathina Manaha. Kathina, hard-hearted person is going to be born someday. Tasmin Nataniti. On that mind, which is rough, one day I will have to dance. This is how Shiva thinks. Madrakshaye. For my protection, Girisimni. Komala Padanyasa Purabhyasitaha. From when you have been practicing, Shiva? Always dancing in these mountains. What kind of mountains? Which has got lot of rocks and stones and thorns. Komala Padanyasa. Your feet are very tender, very soft. But still you are dancing on this mountain. I know why. Madrakshaye. For my protection. Noche, if not for this, Divya Grahantareshu. There are so many beautiful houses, bhavanas, palaces. Sumanaha Talpeshu. Sumana. Either you can think of good mind or flowers. Talpa is cot or bed. What we say that bed of flowers. You can dance on these. Vedyadishu, beautiful stages are there. So many wonderful soft stages are there in this universe. Still you are dancing on the mountains. Prayaha Satsu Shilataleshu. Dancing on those rocks. Shambho Kimartham Tava. Is there any other meaning apart from this? I know. It is only for my protection. You are undergoing so many troubles, difficulties you are facing, but you don't mind. Why? One fine day, this person, he talks about himself, Adi Shankaracharya. For us, it is about our own selves. One day I will be born with this kind of rough and hard mind. But you will have to dance on my mind one day. How will he dance if he is not practiced or if you are not used to it? So he is continuously practicing dancing on this rough mountains only to protect me. So we also should keep on thinking that he is there protecting me. What if my mind is hard? I'll try to make it soft. He is the one who is making it soft. If it is hard, he will face the problem. So this way, in various ways, Shankaracharya pleads for his presence in his heart. Next shloka, shloka number 81. Kanchit kalamuma mahesha bhavataga padaravindarchanaihi kanchit dhyana samadhibhischa natibhihi kanchit katha karnanaihi kanchit kanchidavekshanaischa nutibhihi kanchid dashami drishim yaprapnoti muda tvadarpitamana jivan samukta khalu. Kanchit kalamuma mahesha bhavatah padaravindarchanaihi kanchit dhyana samadhibhischa natibhihi kanchit katha karnanaihi kanchit kanchidavekshanaischa nutibhihi kanchid dashami drishim yaprapnoti muda tvadarpitamana jivan samukta khalu. How to become Jivan Mukta? Beautiful ways are advised by Adi Shankaracharya in this particular shloka, shloka number 81. Kanchit kalam Uma Mahesha bhavataha padaravindarchane. Hey Uma Mahesha. Kanchit kalam. Little time. He is not asking us to do for long time. Kanchit kalam. For some time, a person who does padaravindarchane. For your lotus feet, doing archana. How long? Small, little time. Kanchit dhyana samadhibhischa. For some time, dhyana. We may not be able to do for hours and hours together. There may be some people, but I am not able to do. Doesn't matter. Fraction of a second, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Little bit sufficient. Dhyana samadhi. We may not be able to reach that kind of samadhi level. But he himself, Adi Shankaracharya, says that Atmatvam girijamatihi sahachara prana shariram griham pujate vishayopabhogarachana nidra samadhi sthitihi. This is in Shiva Manasa Puja. I don't know, Shiva, how to meditate. Forget about samadhi. But I know to sleep. You take my sleep as samadhi. So we can simply think like this also. I cannot reach that level. But I sleep. I sleep well. That is samadhi. Kanchit dhyana samadhibhischa natibhihi. Nati is doing namaskara. Prostrations. Sometime prostration. Kanchit katha karnanaihi. Through the ears, listen to your stories. Some charitra or somebody is talking about Shiva, listen to it for some time. Because he knows, Adi Shankaracharya knows that we are all grihasthashramis. It is not possible for us to sing for a long time, listen for a long time, do meditation for a long time. Not possible. For some time. Kanchit kanchidavekshanaischa. For some time, look at him. See his photograph or idol. Visit some temples. See him or see him in our own family members. I am serving my husband, I am serving my wife, I am serving my children. Not as children or as husband, but he is there in them. So I am serving Shiva in them. Nutibihi. For some time, Nuti is singing. Singing is glories, stotras, bhajanas, or just namajapa. Kanchit, that is Nutibihi. Dasham idrishim. This kind of dasha, this level, this situation. Yaha prapnoti. Muda tvadarpita muna. Whoever attains this kind of level, how? Tvat arpita mana. By offering the manas. See, almost every shloka we can see Adi Shankaracharya is giving importance to that manas. Not for the external things. Not that it should not be done externally, but we should try to go within. Check my mind. I am doing this puja, archana, whatever, naivedya, whatever it is. Is my mind dwelling in this? This is very important. That is why arpita mana, whoever offers his mind to you, then he gets muda, happiness. Why are we so sorrowful always? For us, sukha is only for a few minutes in a day. Rest everything is anxiety, tension, worries, sorrowful. Why? Because we are not offering our mind to him. Once we offer our mind to him, then Adi Shankaracharya says that even for few seconds you do all these, that is sufficient, because such a person, muda, yaha prapnoti, whoever does all these, by offering the mind to you, he gets this happiness and jivan samuktaha khalu. Definitely, khalu is 100% guarantee. Such a person becomes jivan mukta. That is, gets liberated. Not after death. Jivan mukta. This we have seen in Tattvabodha also. The last part of Tattvabodha is about jivan mukta. So Shankaracharya is assuring all of us, it is possible for us to get liberated very, very easily. We may not understand Tattvabodha. We may not understand Upanishads. Shankaracharya says, no problem. Don't worry about all those. Offer your mind to him and then perform all these. Puja, archana, singing, namaskara, everything. By offering the mind, that has to be underlined in red color. It has to be visible immediately to us. Yes, first offer the mind. Then you do whatever it is. This is what even karma yoga is. First offer it to him, then do the work. As an offering to that work itself, that action itself is offering to Bhagavan. Then whatever he gives, we will be able to accept it as Ishvara Prasada. Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, Ishvara Prasada Buddhi. This is Karma Yoga. So why not we try? For some time it is sufficient. But first let us offer our mind to him. For a fraction of a second, let my mind assume that I am seeing the lotus feet of Shiva in front of me. And I am pressing his feet. This kind of attitude will take us definitely in this path of spirituality. And he himself has assured that Jivansa Muktaha Khalu. Such a person will become Jivan Mukta. When somebody says something, we believe them. So now we should trust Adi Shankaracharya's words. This is what even our Upanishad and Veda talk about. So why don't we trust them? and try our level best. Kanchit kalam natibihi. Namasmarana for some time. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.